Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button right now.
Breaking news energy surrounds Toronto as a quiet solution to the Blue Jays' biggest defensive issue is already taking shape without contract drama, without loud bidding wars, and without tearing apart the future. And this story dives straight into how that path is forming. Welcome to the Blue Jays Report, and if you want every development like this delivered early, tap subscribe now and stay locked in, because what follows explains exactly where this offseason is heading and why the front office is moving the way it is. While attention across the league stays fixed on headline names and noisy speculation, the Blue Jays are operating in a colder lane, reading the board instead of reacting to it. The organization is not chasing volume or attention, it is following a sequence shaped by recent experience, and that experience has sharpened priorities rather than creating panic after coming one win short of the ultimate goal. Reaching the final stage and falling just short does not force reckless action, it brings clarity. Toronto now knows precisely where margins tightened and where improvements must be targeted. This is not the mindset of a team scrambling for relevance, it is the posture of a contender refining details and protecting what already works without breaking internal balance. At this stage, every move connects to another, nothing stands alone. Contracts, trades, and roster slots form a single system, and decisions made now must preserve competitive level while keeping doors open later. The Blue Jays are not searching for a hero, they are building continuity inside a structure that has already proven it can reach the highest level. That is why the question around Bo Bichette is being handled without urgency or noise. There is no rush to force an extension and no public push to shop him either. The organization understands that replacing a role is not about names, it is about sustaining output while keeping flexibility across seasons and payroll windows. This logic has opened the door to a quieter proposal that has begun circulating, involving a direct deal with Philadelphia. The framework sends Jose Barrios and Addison Barger to the Phillies, while Toronto receives Trea Turner, and the surface reaction misses the intent because this is not a swap of stars, it is a redistribution of assets. When the numbers are laid out, the logic becomes straightforward. During the same season, Bichette recorded 181 hits, while Turner finished with 179. Home run totals stayed within a narrow gap, and on-base percentages remained nearly identical. This is production parity, not loss, and it keeps the lineup steady. What separates Turner in this structure is not the bat alone, but the element Toronto currently lacks, speed that changes innings even without contact. Turner stole 36 bases, ranking among the league leaders, while Bichette finished with 4. That gap alters defensive pressure and reshapes how pitchers operate across 9 innings. Turner has repeatedly reached the 30-steal mark across his career and consistently turned routine hits into extended opportunities. That ability forces mistakes, creates openings, and generates runs without waiting for power swings in a lineup already capable of damage. That added dimension shifts game flow naturally. Context also matters. Inside a deeper Toronto lineup, Turner would not need to change his approach. Increased traffic ahead of him would raise run production organically. Opportunities multiply when structure supports the player rather than asking him to carry it alone. From Philadelphia's side, Jose Barrios offers stability, not flash. He has delivered at least 30 starts in 5 straight seasons, durability that carries weight for a rotation facing uncertainty. His role is to absorb innings, maintain order, and allow the staff to function without strain across a long schedule. Addison Barger fills the flexibility component, capable of covering multiple positions while supplying power and extra base hits. He fits the type of adaptable piece competitive teams value because he extends options without demanding immediate star status. For Toronto, the benefit is different. This deal avoids blocking elite prospects and keeps future paths open. Turner's long-term contract acts as a bridge, not a wall, aligning the present roster with the next phase rather than freezing movement. There are costs. Turner's contract is heavy and speed declines with time. Moving Barrios reduces depth. Every decision carries weight, but the risk is defined and contained, while the upside preserves contention and adds a missing layer without collapse. This approach reflects organizational discipline, not reaction. Toronto is preparing parallel paths instead of clinging to a single outcome, and that flexibility is what separates good teams from sustainable ones. Now, the choice sits clearly. Would you maintain offensive stability while adding immediate impact, or hold assets and wait, thinking like a decision maker, not a fan? Subscribe now to stay with this story as the Blue Jays shape what comes next.